No, we're not here to talk about a classic 60s combi, nor are we here to talk about the new Beats Special Edition Polo. We're here to talk about this, the Mark VI Polo GTI. As with all GTIs of any description, you need a bit of red to let people know you're really serious. A GTI badge and LED headlights. Sadly, these are a part of a package. Let me give you a few facts. As usual, because I've got the memory of a fruit fly, I'm going to read the stuff to you so I don't get it wrong and you don't comment. This is a 2-litre TSI engine with 147 kilowatts and 320 Newton meters. This compact engine has more guts than some of the old Golf GTIs, of the classics that we know and love so much. The whole front of the car is super neat. This has a solid badge, which means this car has radar cruise control, and that's part of one of the packages. Let me tell you about the packages. There's the driver assistance package for a princely $1,400. For that you get adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, park assist, and proactive occupant protect system. As if that wasn't enough, you can get the sound and vision package. And that sound and vision package gives you the digital dashboard, the Beats 300-watt sound system, and the Discover media navigation system. Now, all of that stuff's really handy, and it's the sort of thing you now come to expect in a car. However, because this car has Apple CarPlay, you can use your phone just as easily. Because Polo has smart entry and start, you push the button to start the car, you get into it by just grabbing the door handle and pulling it open. Getting into the back is as easy as pushing the top of the badge and pulling the handle up. Note, it's a manual hatch, so that means I can do this 20 times in the time it would take an electric tailgate to open once. But under the floor is a space saver spare. Okay, look, it's limited to 80 kilometers an hour, but it is substantially better than one of those tyre repair kits that frankly never work. Because this particular Polo has had lots of extras thrown at it, and I'll talk about that in a tick, we've got this stunning microfiber upholstery. But look how much room there is. With the seat set in my driving position, look how much room there is in front of my knees. In the front, there's also plenty of space. We've got a 6-speed DSG, this smart red trim on the dash, and the dash material itself is nice and soft. It's got a soft, luxurious feel. The steering wheel also has a luxurious feel, and the obligatory GTI symbol down below. Because this car has the sound and light package, it's got the additional Beats 300-watt stereo, this smart 8-inch touchscreen with the auto hide bar at the bottom to give you more real estate when you're not actually using those functions. And look at this. Look at this active display or smart display or whatever. It's a completely configurable LCD screen for the driver. So all of the driver information is on that screen. That is genius. This car also has the sunroof. A quick word about the center stack. The DSG stop-start button, auto stop-start on and off, and also the important drive mode selector. As well as the air conditioning controls. Now this is dual zone with a sync button, nice and easy to reach. The vents and the piano black surrounding that 8-inch touchscreen. As always, the thing about a GTI of any kind, any hot hatch, is the way it drives. And this drives brilliantly. Ride is firm, but remember we've got drive modes which change the steering, the suspension, and the throttle. First, handling. Handling is sensational. One thing I noticed this morning was that in normal mode, it's in manual, no, I've got the sport. One thing that I've noticed is normal driving mode, the steering was incredibly light. So I changed the individual, which is a programmable mode, so I can have sports steering, sports suspension, but I might want a more leisurely throttle response, although I can't imagine why you would want a more leisurely throttle response. The way the car steers is almost almost telepathic. It is just extraordinary. Now you might say to yourself, oh my gosh, look, that's an awful lot of money to pay for a car. 40 odd grand once you add all of those extras on, and a little bit more for on-roads. Don't forget your on-roads. Personally, I think this is one of the best cars on the road. Now, would I stretch a little bit more maybe to a Golf GTI? That is a very good point. Golf GTI is still my favourite, but this has a nice raspy note, a nice response even in comfort mode. The DSG is 6-speed and it's incredibly smooth, though I did notice even in sports mode, it does take a little bit of a while to change. It's a little bit sloppy. I'd have liked it to be a bit faster, a bit more Porsche-esque. After all, it's the same group of companies. The thing about being in a small city car is that at the end of the day, when you're finished driving like a mad thing, you can still go and park it at Coles really easily. And that's what you want. You want a car to be usable and livable with day to day. And this is livable with day to day. I think it is a good thing.
For a full list of features and prices, see the link to the full review in the comments below. I rate Polo at 8 out of 10.
So that's it. That's the 6th generation Polo GTI. Lapis blue is my favourite colour. It handles beautifully, has drive modes, has Apple CarPlay, but those extras, if you put them all on a car, is about $8,500, taking your $30,900 car to almost $40,000. It's a lot of brass to pay for such a small car. Let me know in the comments what you think. And as always, don't forget, hit the little round button to subscribe.